Give you a little background. We're an all-girls Catholic high school. We've been around, we're founded in 1868, and about 12 years ago we decided to go on a different path than a lot of our brother and sister schools, and that was to become a one-to-one laptop school. And so 12 years ago we embarked on that one-to-one laptop experience, and each year we learn something new and something different. I think what we've learned overall is that for our young ladies here, that putting a tool like this in their hands really prepares them for the world. We're a college prep school, and we feel like that this type of technologies are something that they're going to need in whatever career choice they feel that they will choose. And that's kind of what started us on this path. We've purchased roughly 1,250 tablets, and in round numbers that's for essentially 1,000 students and 120 staff, and then a percentage that we'll use in our loaner pool for when some computer's down or needs to be repaired. That student will always have a computer in their hand. We feel like that there can never be a day when they bring their computer in for repair and they don't leave with another computer. So it's a requirement that each student have their laptop or tablet with them in each class for every period, every day. The choice that we made this year was a LIFEBOOK, the T730. It's a brand new model, it's just come out. We were one of the first groups in the country to actually get our hands on it. Some of the major features that it has that differentiate it from other units are the Capella chipset, which is going to give us some positive reactions as far as battery life and as far as some of the speed issues that we're working on, as well as allowing some of the girls who work in some of our multimedia areas to have a little head start over some of the competition. Also, it's a unit that has a multi-touch screen. You manipulate photos, you're able to work with lots of graphing programs using your hands, and we felt that that was something very important for us. We use a couple of physics programs and some chemistry programs that will implement the multi-touch as well, and so we're really looking forward to getting our hands on that. And I'd say overall the chipset change and the multi-touch is definitely something that we're looking forward to. Also, this unit has a webcam built in, and we have spent quite a bit of our last year working with teachers implementing Skype. So actually we have several classes that are actually Skyping with other countries at the moment, as well as when a student is home sick, they're able to Skype into the classroom. And so we feel also that webcam will give us a leg up as well. This will be our first multi-touch tablet that we've had at St. Joseph's on campus. Kind of the progression of the program from its inception, we started out only with laptops. We had laptops for about 8 or 9 years, and then we've gone to one other manufacturer's tablet. However, it was not the multi-touch, did not have the webcam, and so this is our first foray into the multi-touch tablet realm, and we're looking forward. Well, we are a student-centered community here, and so part of the group that we got together obviously involves students. What we've done is we've gotten together a group of faculty, staff, administration, students, board members, and other interested parties in the community. And we invited each of the vendors who responded to our RFP, our request for proposals, for them to come in and essentially make a pitch in front of this committee, understanding that the committee was going to be led by students. So some of the students you met this morning, Kara Ramsey was one that was our leaders, actually led the committee meetings, and the students received the demo computers from the vendors. The students worked on those demo computers for a week or two. The students then were responsible for blogging about the pros and cons of each of those individual units. And then the students were responsible for leading these meetings that we had with this group that I've just described coming together. The vendors came in individually, and we usually spent about 2 hours with the students in a boardroom session, and where the students would ask the questions and the response would come from the vendor. Obviously then we had some follow-up questions from our administration. Some of our parents had some input and some questions that they wanted to have asked, but in general the bulk of this, as the unit is for the students, the bulk of the decision came from the student. I think one of the things that we're very interested in working with Fujitsu with, and that they were interested in hearing about our story, is that we're one of the first schools, if not the first school in the country, to maintain an all student-run help desk. What I mean by that is, from the diagnosis until the final repair, all units are repaired by current and former students. To give you an example, last year we completed somewhere on the number of 5,200 work orders, and all of those warranty work orders were completed by a student. Again, this is an all-girl student-run help desk. We have approximately 30 students on staff. They're paid employees of the school. They start to work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and generally work until 5:30. They're trained in classes prior to their hiring, and then they also do usually a 6-month internship. We feel like that the students need to get their feet wet in the trenches there, and so they do all the work that we would normally do there in the help desk. We have a program here called Choose Well, where we expect our students to learn to choose well, and we work with them in that process. And so, while we understand that there are certain features of these machines that some in the community may feel are challenges or would be challenges for a student to use, we are preparing these students for college and for life afterward, and so we feel like that the challenges are just that. They're challenges, something for our girls to overcome, and so we look forward to meeting those challenges with the students. We're obviously with them 100% of the time. We're behind them 100% of the time, and so when they leave here, we want them to know that they're competent and confident in making those correct decisions. A couple benefits that we see just immediately with just a specific tablet. The T730, for example, will be used in the United States Air Force Academy. One of our students will be attending as a freshman to U.S. Air Force Academy, and she'll be using that same unit. So practically, will she be ready? Absolutely. She was part of the committee that chose it, and so we actually see some benefits, they're right up in front of us. Also, we feel like that each student is going to encounter technology in whatever field of study that they choose, and so a one-to-one program such as this, where the students are given their computer or their tablet day one of their freshman summer and are responsible for keeping it and the care and feeding of it throughout their 4 years, is really what sets us apart and what's going to prepare them for life after high school and life after St. Joseph's.